Deleani Cinciella, bless the essence for the essence blesses. Psychic trauma here, hashtag living the stream. How y'all doing? Deleani Cinciella, bless the essence for the essence blesses. This might make it better. Alrighty. Get that set up. Go here. Go here. Okay, sound seems alright. Let's go like this. And let's hear the sound. Let's see if there's okay, sound seems alright. Alrighty. Yep, sound does seem okay. Let's click over there. Click over there. And now we're going to here, click here, here. Let's turn on these lights. UN Security Council votes on Gaza ceasefire. Alrighty. When the meeting starts, we'll let the people inside know.
Kenna,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm alright. How are you?
I am well. Thanks for asking.
How was your weekend?
It was pretty good. How was yours?
And it was alright. I'm still in the boot. I just got back from physical therapy. I see the doctor tomorrow, the one who recommended surgery. See him tomorrow morning, like 8 in the morning. Probably going to do another set of x-rays to see what's going on and go from there. I have to call insurance again to try to get shit cleared. Pardon my language. I got my Colorado Medicare Medicaid insurance cleared. Whatever happened in California, I got that cleared. And then now there's a issue in Florida with my Blue Cross Blue Shield. And so I'm getting that cleared up and just going from there. Besides that, what was it? Last week I went to the IATSE office, the office where I work, and they said I needed I needed in writing when I can come back to work and what I'm able to do, like if I'm a full release and stuff like that. So, hopefully in 3 weeks, I'll be good to go.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Are you hoping to have the surgery so it maybe heals faster?
No. If I have the surgery, then it'll be another 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So if I get the surgery, then I'll have to go 2 weeks in one of those little like cart with wheels that I put my knee on, because I won't be able to put any load-bearing weight or any weight whatsoever on the ankle for 2 weeks. So I'll have to shower weird for 2 weeks, and then I will have to. And then for 4 weeks after that, I'll be in the boot when I get out of the cast. And then it will be a couple months of physical therapy after that. So I'm really hoping no surgery.
Yeah. Remind me again, what happened? Like, what did you do?
I was a dumbass on a scooter.
Oh.
I do this sometimes, and I'm not exactly sure if this is what I did, but I think it's what I did. I'll ride the scooter, and I'll leave a foot hanging off. I'll kind of like Superman on the scooter while balancing on one foot. And then my foot hit a concrete thing, I think, or something. I'm not exactly sure.
Gotcha.
I woke up in the morning. It was hurting. I went to the hospital. I'm like, yeah, it's broke. I was like, shitty. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you have court coming up, is that right?
I have court tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah. Tomorrow at I have court tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. No idea. It's just I think it's a status conference because I got sent to a new courtroom. 1H.
1H. Yep, I'm familiar with that one. Any word on another eval anytime soon, or?
No clue. I'm just doing what I can, especially with this broken ankle. Just chugging along.
Yeah.
I was supposed to start my CompTIA Security Plus training course, but I'll probably do it this week. I just been like haven't been able to do much. It just takes so much energy and time to just do anything because I can't walk. I have to scoot around in this chair everywhere. So if I do laundry, I have to scoot in this chair to the laundry room. If I take out my trash, I'm scooting in this chair down the hallway to take out my trash to the trash chute. So,
yeah,
just doing what I can to do whatever I need to do to get stuff done.
Right. Well, that is a bummer for sure.
Yes.
I wanted to do a little bit of just kind of review, because we haven't really gotten into the book too much lately. So, what I think we'll do is I want you to teach me about Module 2.
Module 2. In the book?
Yeah, so I believe it starts on page 9. Or, go ahead.
I don't have the book downloaded on this computer.
Oh, okay. So Module 2, let's just see what you remember from it. It's the rights and your amendments.
Oh, so I have the right to remain silent. I have the right to an attorney. If I can't afford, one will be appointed. I have the right to effective assistance of counsel.
Teach me as if I've never heard of it. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what the rights are.
So you always have a right to an attorney in a legal process. There's languages and words that aren't normally used in the English language, and so an attorney is taught to understand them and the proper way to protect your rights and uphold your rights as an American and your due process rights. So you have the right to cross-examine witnesses, to call witnesses on your behalf. You also have the right to remain silent. You have the right to testify. You have the right not to testify. You are protected against cruel and unusual punishment, excess bail, and for lack of a better term, threats, duress, and coercion. You are to be protected from being intimidated into giving a false confession. And yeah.
And which amendments are these?
Oh, all right. I think it's the Fourth and the Eighth Amendment. I'm not sure which amendment protects you from cruel and unusual punishment or excessive bail, or guarantees you a right to a fair and speedy trial. Now, the right to a fair and speedy trial, that changes depending on the jurisdiction. A federal jurisdiction of speedy trial is 90 days. In a state speedy trial, it's 6 months, 180 days.
Yeah. Does anything happen with that when there's competency raised?
Yes, if there's a competency issue raised, then speedy trial is tolled. That means that is put on pause.
Yeah, and you were correct. The excessive bail and the cruel and unusual punishments is the Eighth Amendment. The right to an attorney, a jury trial, speedy trial, appeal of witnesses is your Sixth Amendment. And then you talked about one more. The right to remain silent is the Fifth Amendment. What about the Fourth Amendment? Do you remember what that one is?
No, but I can look it up. To be secure in your persons, your house, your papers, and effects against unreasonable search and seizures. So yeah, I have the right to,
yeah.
And there's also supposed to be a right to, let's see, person, papers, effects against unreasonable searches and seizures should not be allowed, and no warrant shall be issued upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the person or things to be seized.
Yep. So what does that mean?
It means they can't take me or my stuff without a warrant. They're not allowed to search my stuff without a warrant. And technically, they're supposed to have where it says, particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. So it's not supposed to be like, oh, we're going to go search that house and look for illegal activity. You're supposed to say, hey, we're searching that house specifically for this illegal activity. We believe this illegal activity is occurring. It's not like, oh, we saw some people going in and out of there, so we think something's going on. And then when you go in there, you think, oh, it's drugs, but it could also be gambling,
Yeah, exactly. What about the exclusionary rule? Do you remember what that is?
Oh, the evidence rule or something?
It does have something to do with evidence.
Exclusionary rule prevents the government from using most evidence gathered in violation of the U.S. Constitution. So if they gather evidence outside of a warrant or the proper procedure of rights, it's excluded.
Yep, exactly.
The exclusionary rule is grounded on the Fourth Amendment and the Bill of Rights, and it is intended to protect citizens from illegal searches and seizures.
Yep. What about I'm looking for the word without giving it to you. Hold on.
Oh.
What about due process of law? What does that fall into?
What do you mean? What does that fall into? The due process of laws, like all of them, or the Third Amendment?
So due process of law falls under the Fifth Amendment.
It means, you know, they're supposed to have, how should I say, the process, you know? You can't just say, oh, hey, we find you guilty. You're supposed to have a trial, evidence, witnesses, procedure, testimony. It can't just be, you know, some cop who's like, oh, I don't like you because of your eye color, so now you're a felon.
Right. So the description in the book, it says due process of law refers to procedural fairness and requires you to be given notice of the charges against you and a meaningful opportunity to contest those charges. The defendant must be made aware of all elements and facts of the charges against them. Unless there is an exception that can be shown to apply, you cannot be tried twice for the same crime.
Yeah. Unless it's vacated, because my federal case was vacated, and then they could retry me. So they have their little legalese terms that allow them to do whatever they want.
Have you briefly met with your new attorneys, haven't you?
Yes.
Are they so far better than your old one, or?
No. Well, the old one I spoke to. The new ones, right now we're just going through the hoops of the competency evaluations.
Yeah.
The old one, you know, he kept telling me he didn't want to do anything, so there wasn't much I could do. You know, the new ones, they're just, you know, like the first time I met them, it was basically they had computer issues and stuff. So who knows?
Right. Well, hopefully that gets a little better.
Yeah.
And you haven't been to this 1H yet? Tomorrow will be the first time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, hopefully that goes well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe they'll get you a Bridges liaison.
Yeah. Who knows? You know, like with this broken ankle, I'm just like, blah. I don't know what to do. This is supposed to be like these 6 weeks, I was supposed to make good money collecting signatures, and nothing. My plan was, I'll make like at least 1,500 a week for the next 6 weeks, and I was hoping to go get a new hairline, get hair follicle transplant surgery stuff getting done. But no, maybe over the summer.
Yeah. There's still some time, and this season's not over. But definitely be time for your signatures and whatnot soon.
Yeah.
That season is coming.
Yes, it is. Yeah, and then this weather, the snowing cold outside. It was like 20 degrees outside earlier today. It's 22 right now. So yeah.
Yeah, it's we need to go find that groundhog and cook him up. He's a liar.
Oh, but yeah, yeah, right now in my union job, it's picking up the, what do you call it? The convention center is packed. This is where it stays packed until like November. So, yep, I'm just chugging along doing what I can.
Yeah.
Waiting on my tax return. I filed my taxes a while back. Still, a TurboTax, I got an email saying that I should be expecting it around the 1st of April. But
yeah.
Have you gotten yours already?
No, I haven't.
And you filed your taxes?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, yeah, it happens.
Yep. I know I think they're trying out like a new processing system with them this year, especially in Colorado. So it's going out by like dates versus just
whenever it was.
All right, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I read about that or saw something online about it, that Colorado, their new system or whatever, they didn't start processing them until I think late January or early February.
Yeah.
But, oh.
Beats me. I don't want to be those guys.
Yeah. I personally really don't believe in taxes. I tell people that everything's regulated at $452 per hour, and people look at me like I'm crazy because labor is actually billed out at an astronomical rate. So whenever you buy, let's say, a bottle of water for $1, its $1 price is regulated at the employee making $452 per hour being generated. So the government, they automatically get $215, all right? That's what the government does. And then there's $215 plus 22 left over. So the $215 an hour, that goes to labor, because that used to be the old standard before the government just stacked on their own. And then $22 an hour went to, what would you call that? The profit margin for investors. So when an employee only makes, let's say, $20 an hour, or let's say $15 an hour, an executive is pocketing $200 an hour every hour per employee. That's how the Ford executives, they make those billion-dollar bonuses. They get paid $1 per year, but then they get a bonus of billions of dollars. Their employees start out at $60 an hour to like $80 an hour, all right? But once it's the edict, the regulation is $215. If an employee is only getting paid, let's say, $80 an hour, the leftover, that $135 per hour, that goes to the executive as a bonus. So I was telling, I think it was the mayor and other people last November at the convention center when I was working, I was like, hey, because like they were asking, what are those guys talking about? And there's this one company called Wolf Productions, and I was like, oh, They know that they're billing out $215 an hour, so they're trying to swindle all that and pocketed it, and they're only trying to pay us as least as possible. And they're like, oh, really? And then I did the math, and I was like, look at it like this. If minimum wage was $200 an hour and we got rid of taxes, and you had that $15 left over because it's 215. So 5 went to the state, 5 went to the city, 5 went to the county. We would no longer have taxes. We'd no longer be relying on federal funding, and the state would make more money. But that requires people to be paid more money. But that's another long conversation about economics and capitalism that most people don't understand or recognize because they don't know the mathematical regulation and the edict for international commerce.
Right.
But yeah, we all should be paid a lot more, and we should be living easier, in my mind. Really
I
don't know
would
why
agree.
I said that. Why I went off on that tangent.
No worries. I'm gonna let you go for today, but we will meet again next Monday, pending any surgery or anything. Just let me know.
Yes, I will. I see the doc tomorrow morning at 8 in the morning, so if I need surgery, I'll hit you up and tell you what's going on.
Cool. Hopefully you don't, but if you do and it happens this week, good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, have a good week. I'll talk to you
You too.
maybe Monday.
Yep. See you Monday.
Thank you.
Peace.
All right. Bye.
God. This fucking angle. It's Monday. What am I supposed to get done today? I got so much BS I gotta get done. I gotta do my CompTIA Security Plus stuff. My Shadow PC thing, I gotta check that email and do that. Let's go here. We'll click out a due process, click exclusionary rule, click U.S. Constitution, click.
Impressive things from GTA 5.
All right, impressive things. Alrighty, I'm gonna call it. Everybody in YouTube land, stay warm if you need to stay warm, stay cool if you need to stay cool. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay sober if you're choosing sobriety. Peace. Love you.